you are going against something like the Wukong and K'Sante, where they do have a lot of power in the 5v5. So NIP needs to get that ball rolling, because I think Rise as a champion on itself, he doesn't do too much damage, but he's definitely tanky.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the kind of setup right now. You can see with NIP, they're going for that early winning lane phase. They've got the Renekton, the Rise, and of course the Varus and the Karma. They are going to... Not that great. Not a great moment for Kareem. It's going to flash, but an auto attack. XLB gets himself first blood, and that's the early proactivity we wanted to see.
Gets away scratch-free. I mean, just burning one.
Get this, because Riftherald's resetting.
This is going to be a straight-up 5v5 as Abel joins in the fight from the bottom lane.
Here we go. Chain of Corruption is good. We're going to see a full engage coming in. There is the Lightning Crash, which Lulu is taken out. It's a trade, though, support for AD carry. Abel immediately getting himself on the cleanse as Tao tries to deal with the K'Sante. Shanji doing so much and gets the kill. The Akali has been traded back as well. Invincible just being kited out. Look at these little laser beams coming out. XLB just about keeps himself alive, but so much
to protect the mid lane tower from falling down. But like you've been saying, Xiaolongbao, with that first blood going into their pockets, we didn't see too much out of this Xin Zhao pick, and of course up against Wukong just don't have as much easy.
Here we go, the Cyclone goes in. That's going to be everybody caught up on top of it. They use the wild throw, but Aki does fall after the end of it all. XLB tries to flash away, but Cream follows him to his death. Now we might see a little bit more use as Abel gets himself over the wall. They do get a 2-for-1 trade as OMG get a little bit antsy.
And 45, where this tower is extremely low.
Yeah, they might look to try and just fully contest on top of it. You can see there, they're jumping on the Shanji, using the Chain of Corruption as well. While Soap is used, the Shanji goes all out, and Shanji's just dead. Nothing he can really do. Went too close to the sun and ends up getting burnt. So now, Invincible with the Dominus. They've got to be careful right now. They are still taking a fair bit of damage, but OMG, they're looking for a miracle steal now because they don't have their front line.
Yeah, that's your frontline death. The TP is, however, available, so if they are able to really stretch this 30 seconds out and play the 5v5, I think OMG still has a chance.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough. They got Aki now in the Dragon Pit. They may look to try and go for this one. Here we go. Cream on the backside. Goes Invisible, trying to jump on the Photic. They get rid of XLB. They're not going to get the second shot, though, on the perfect execution, but they get themselves the Dragon Tau. See if he can use that Realm Orb. Gets Invincible, who dashes straight away, because Abel is starting to burn through them. He's getting some decent damage down, and you can see him there just kind of zap, zap, zap. Flash was burned, and a lot of
on the bottom side, but NIP moving as a 5-man unit, you shouldn't get caught out here in this choke.
Here we go. Chain of Corruption does go down. That's Shanji soaking up the initial brunt, and NIP, they're scared. They're so afraid of the team fighting prowess, and Dragon is going to be started here, and that's OMG finally having priority over this pit. NIP finally get themselves a little bit of gall to go back and get themselves back in this pit, but Invincible is going to have to pop the Dominus because he's taking so low. The Lightning Crash goes in, the Cyclone on the 3. I think they'll try and put this fight back on top of NIP. Nobody is touching Abel. NIP are retreating constantly. They lose Sanji, but they don't care because Abel is just too damn big. They get 4 kills, and NIP, they just couldn't find the opportunity.
And OMG occupied the ADC and mid lane of OMG, where they're trying to face...
No! Not gonna survive. Kareem just gets everything right there. The Wild Growth is gonna keep Photic at arm's length, and they're gonna go up his Immortal Shield, though. XLB is dead. Oh my god, that damage is insane. This is why you cannot let Kareem have the Akali, even though he had a bit of a bad early stage. And on the backside, I don't even know how Pout died. Shanji 1v1'd him. Due to the turret, if you gotta be honest. Invincible loses his as well. Here we go. Lightning Crash comes down, and Aki finds himself on the backside to get XLB down. Invincible next to follow. It's a double kill coming in for Cream. This Akali is too big. Oh, he wants it, and he ends up paying his life for it. They do get the GA there as Shanji goes out onto the backside. They have to use the Realm Orb just to taxi the Rise back onto the fountain. They will lose the 2 solo laners, but it does not matter. OMG in a comfortable Game 1 victory over NIP. Onto a trap or something like that, you are in such a great position here for NIP to pick people off. Will Abel be even, will Abel be able to actually get his big, devil trigger off? That's the big question here. The Major sleeps as well. It's all about keeping you at an arm's distance for NIP, but for OMG, it's dive, dive, dive. It is picked himself up a little bit of a amplifying tone. Invincible's probably going to have to flash here because he is almost certainly going to die. I don't think he can. He's just going to get rolled down here. The Cavalier has arrived. And that is just going to be so... And in fairness to XLB, he has been, but It has definitely been Aki who's getting the most momentum out of it at the moment. We will see maybe a 4-man dive in this bot side. Will be difficult to execute. There's the Blade Whirl basically blocking everything. They will get the stun back out on the Pow, who has to flash away. They're trying to go up, but what goes up must come back down. Joe picks it up with the light singularity, and they do make it work, but they have to use a hell of a lot to get it done. A lot of these matchups, unfortunately, but once those team fights come in,
that's all.
They do land it. The Fate Seal, do they have enough from Pow to be able to get away from this one here? Yes, he does, but a flash from Aki makes sure he can get the kill. He will, however, have to give up his own life as a flash from XLB does secure the cocoon. Now they try and go in on the spot side. The Magnet Storm comes in. PP God trying to see if he can make this one work. They will get the Blade Whirl to stop him from going down, but
Team Shanzi, Aki, and even PP God, if they get into a choke and they opt into the correct fight,
they're going in. The spider goes up. It must come down. XLB almost goes down. They will not get the kill of it. There's the lilting Lullaby. He will get hit, though, straight away. Abel not able to finish him off, though, as either Shanji is in a lot of bad trouble. XLB just survives off the skin of his teeth right now. Invincible being just that, just a walking meat shield in front of everybody of NIP, and XLB had the gold still pretty much dead, even as we hit the 21-minute mark. Here we go. We're going to have the Magnet Storm coming in here. PP God. You don't have the follow-up there, man. You need the Inferno trigger with Abel to make that one work, and that just feels like a really overzealous coming out here from OMG support.
For OMG, this is going to be the Dragon Soul Point for an IP. Cream.
Maybe looking for a flank. They're going to see the ultimate from the Scion being used here. They're going to be massive CC there on the backside as Cream can't get anything done. There's the Inferno triggers. You can see Abel trying to make something work for his team, but the rest of NIP have flashed back in onto the river. Shanji cannot get any more work done. It's 4 for 1. And that was just really well played there by Invincible, just pushing them. They do end up trying to see if this Baron is being taken. That's being shredded. You mentioned it earlier. They got double AD carry. They can go for this, no problem whatsoever. They're going to try and get PP God in here. Aki looking for it. They're going to try and maybe swap it over. They're going to look for it. Stolen! Taken away! OMG get themselves the kill. And the Fate Seal lands on the show as well. Looking for Fosik. He finds it as well in the blink of an eye. NIP had everything and now they have nothing.
The game completely flips around. NIP starts the Baron, I believe 3k HP, and Aki just stole it under broad daylight away from NIP, even getting 2 kills onto the side of Cream where they traded for Abel, but this game completely flips around where NIP just threw the entire game. NIP into a visionless Baron, but Cream trying to just get his hands onto the back line of NIP. Shandy has a really good angle.
They're looking for it. Here we go. The ulting Lullaby comes out, but everybody tries to cleanse it away. They will kill off Shanji because look at where these AD carries are. No one's really dealing with Pout or Fosik as Aki has to flash away. If he dies, that could be the Baron. Fate Seal will hit nobody. There's the Magnet Storm. The Inferno trigger gets cancelled. Pout with the beautiful ultimate on this Tristana, and they should be able to kill this one off as well. With everybody falling so scattered around, this could be right now. Fate Seal not available for the moment. The Soul has been unbound for the moment. They get rid of the minions. Aki doing his best he can. He will fall, but he does his job. He stops the dragon, or the Nexus turrets from falling just for the moment. Now you have PP God set 4 seconds till Shanji comes back. You can see OMG, they're in desperation stations. Invincible is just that. He's just tanking for eternity right now on this tower as they finally take down the second Nexus turret. The Nexus is in their sights. 2 seconds till Abel is available, and they look for the Fate Seal. They go in. They're looking to try and end this one off. There's one more kill. There's 2. Abel with the Inferno trigger, and you will not end this game.
They stopped the game from ending. Very careful.
They're trying to force this. They're trying to force a TP here out of Pout, but Pout's already made himself out of the base and back in towards this pit. Half HP on the Baron, 8,000, 7,000. We can see it kind of ticking down. They get a good hit on the Photic, and they're going to force out the cleanse immediately. No, he just goes straight in. He does actually, he opens it, and they see it. What is happening? OMG didn't know what they wanted to go for there. The Baron gets secured. Nobody fights because OMG didn't know what they wanted to do.
These junglers need to go practice their smiting on
left.
As long as the Nexus doesn't explode, the game is still winnable, O'Shane.
They're looking for it. They're going to throw it out on the Photic, but he won't get hit by the ultimate from the Sejuani, and that could just be it. Cream tries to go in. He doesn't have his Fate Seal to make this one really work, and finally it looks like NIP trying to make this one work. Age not quite able to get themselves the Inferno trigger. That should just be the game. And that is enough for NIP to secure themselves a win in this series and tie us up at 1-1.
Everyone breathe, breathe, and once again breathe. Not the
Something that Zhou can have parity on to protect Photic. Photic on a hyper carry for those late game fights, and then just straight up, as you mentioned, invincible on something that can just go toe to toe with a very standard tank matchup in that top side. So very, very excited to see what NIP can do. And OMG, they've got to make sure that they dot their I's and cross their T's in this particular draft. Because recently, I'm actually going to stop myself with that quote, as Abel doesn't get hit right now by anything. Trying to just clear out this wave. Does get polymorph. It gets Dove. First blood. Nicely done there by NIP. Very cleanly done on top of the AD carry of OMG.
It seems hard to just curse the entire meta again.
No!
A fight, however, 14 minutes.
Yeah, 14 minutes. We're going to see a fight coming in straight in. We're going to see they're trying to get the cease and desist, the wild growth to keep XLB alive, but the all out to bring them all in. Shanji gets a kill. Never mind, it's PP got to pick it up right at the end. Cream has finally joined in. Abel not in a great spot, and Abel gets assassinated by Pout, who flashed forward. It's a 1-for-1 at the end of it all, but you will lose so many summoners on both sides, and I think NIP are still coming out on top of this. Oh, I say that.
Oh, another ultimate.
Down. Invincible, not quite able to get taken down. Dragon.
That doesn't break the tower, however, and I believe that NIP does have vision control. Both are getting caught, though.
Here we go. They're going to look for a fight. Photic cleanses and flashes away, pops down the lightning crash, and a TP comes in as well. Abel still looking to be aggressive with these chakrams. Has himself the Severum as well. So now, when you're looking for a fight, they're going to get the blast cone over. Photic and Zhou still about half HP. They're going to pop in a little bit of damage, but that dragon is almost certainly going to be going down. It's reset a little bit. They're going to get in. XLB's not there in time, and now he needs to get himself out. Four-man knock up with the stolen wild growth. Photic trying to do something. Zhou flashes, but it's only to get you to a new position, your new grave, if you will. And now Invincible, he's going to be able to dash his way out. He should be fine to survive, but you know who won't? The Zeri. As OMG push forward again into this space. They're going to look to try and get on a fight. They get on top of Cream, but he's not the target you need. It's all about Abel, who picks up the first kill. Invincible shall fall short of his name. And NIP are just trying to survive at this point. Photic gets jumped on. Abel has just got so much available to him. And there's just nothing you can do. He's 1v3. Finally goes down to GA, but the game is ending, Kitty. OMG survived the storm. They will lose Abel, but it does not matter. And they got themselves a 2-1 series win.
30 seconds, Oshin. The game is going to explode as they haven't engaged onto Xiaoqinghua.
They're going to go for him right there. He's forced to flash away. The chase now, not really much more than an observer, will you say. They do end up getting the Rift Herald. And they will trade it back.
Chris is looking for more in this mid lane.
He is. He wants the Tivers. He's going to land it. They're going to be able to get the stat of the week as well. And Karsa picks himself up a kill. Nice roam here by Crisp on the Annie to make sure they secure that one. And the mid lane is 100% now going in Weibo's favor. As you can see, yep, there comes the Vi. They haven't gotten the setup, but an immediate jump here onto LPC. He's going to be getting taken out completely from this fight. He needs one more kill, though. And he gets it too. Going down without a fight. Never, says LGD. They've turned this one completely on its head. It looked like Weibo had caught them with their pants down. But Jin Zhao says, we're taking 4. You got the Draven, but wasn't working, as I say that. SQW does think he maybe has something. Meteor is around, though. And they're going to look a flash in, get himself knocked up. CC down. There's the ultimate from Xiaohu. And Karsa maybe went a little bit too far forward. The Whirling Death will do significant damage to Xiaohu.
Good dodge.
As Meteor looks to try and get one more thing. All out in this top side. The Shy wants a full 1v1, and he wants it now. Won't even allow Xiaoshu to gain the health from his ultimate. Xiaoshu might feel comfortable with this, if I'm being totally fair. Takes a shock blast that does nothing. Dashes away from the dredge line. 1v4. He is absorbing everything right now. He will imagine go down, but can he take someone with him? He goes all out to go all in. Not quite able to kill off the J.
Gets used right there. So Xiaohu's going to leave, but just no vision at all.
Oh, he leaves. Jin Zhao, though, didn't think he went very far. And he gets caught out. They're going to jump straight onto the Whirling Death. Goes fair into Draven, doing significant damage onto Karsa. Can he get a cash out? No, he cannot. But they do trade back Chris, so it's a 1-for-1 in terms of the trade. They can go for Dragon here, or sorry, excuse me, they can go for Baron.
Oh, Karsa's very low, so he's going to
The Shy.
really... The Shy. He is very late to this. The Dragon, the Baron is half HP now. Light
It's half
going to try his
HP,
best
but it's
to
not
post.
dead yet. It's not dead yet. Chain of Corruption lands. They're going to go in. They're going to flip it. Lol, like it's a kill. They haven't killed it off. Finally, they get it, but they can't get anybody out. It's only Meteor. It just took a couple more seconds. I think maybe Jin Zhao gets it as proactive plays in the sense they're winning from it. But oh, here we go. They're going to look for a TP on the Shy. He's going to try and jump straight in onto this backside. XQW is getting a nice stop back and stops the Shy's flank from really meaning anything. Jin Zhao keeps himself alive just barely, but he's got nowhere to go. XQW falls, arrow through the heart, and Lights to blame. LPC not really giving Draven a good name, and that is just going to be Weibo taking 3 kills.
Yeah, you definitely see what LGD's kind of team composition was aiming to do. They had the Nidalee and Jace double once again. I believe these champions are just comfort, or at least they want to get the ball rolling. They can fight for, already spaced out by Crisp.
I mean, one more volley, and this is a bit of a bad situation to heal the barrier. Ignite comes out, but it's a little bit too little too late. LPC, he's going to flash! Nicely done! And gets himself a little bit of a heal! Double kill for LGD! And a perfect start to this bot side. They're just doubling down. I love this from LGD. Double down. Make sure you do not let this oppressive bot lane get ahead of you. And now they're looking for more. Risk not able to save you. Still not getting the cash out. I understand it, but I feel like LPC really needs those goals. And Zhao, will he get caught out? No, he won't. Karsa didn't have vision, so he had no idea where Jin Zhao side. Heal gets used early by Light, so he doesn't have any summoners now left. He does get hit straight in the face with a javelin. Jin Zhao 4-1-0. Crisp has nowhere to go. He'll flash, but they'll flash all on top of him. And now Karsa in a bad spot. Not really going to be able to trade this one back. Meteor! He goes back in. They could have waited for the Whirling Death, but he does not want LPC to get that one.
As well, but I mean, Weibo, he's got to pick it up.
Oh, LPC, he gets brought into the Kalista ultimate, so he's not going to be brought back out until he is safe. Jin Zhao is not going to fall just yet. They're looking for LPC. The smite doesn't finish him, but the false kick does. And that's going to be one traded for one. It's the Kalista for the Vi, and now Meteor isn't in a great position either. Xiaohu says, I TP'd in, I'm getting the kill. There's the Ash Arrow. Xiaohu gets it because it's all Xiaohu who is grabbing Weibo and his bot lane like a crying child in the shop and saying, we are going home. He only has 4 stacks in it right now. Only 4 pages in. Yeah, Medjai's Soul Stealer already picked up, and they're going for this kick and topside, but are you sure you're the ones doing the picking? Because they might have found themselves a lone AD carry who was not with his team. 2 more stacks goes over to Xiaohu, and now he's that little bit stronger, that little bit scarier. He does have a scatter.
They're looking.
He might look to try and make it work. They will get a catch on a Meteor, but I like it. Will he get killed? That's the question. He is in the middle of the Baron pit, and he will be killed off, secured, 300 gold. But oh my god, that damage coming out from Xiaohu is ridiculous right now. He hasn't even used his ultimate. He uses it now, but that's because he's only up to killing off 2 people. Scat of the week is good. Meteor will not fall down just yet. Finally gets taken out by Karsa. More and more pages stacked in the book, signed by Xiaohu. And he, apart from literally a pair of Merc treads from XQW, nothing going to do. Light does take a lot of damage and will be burnt down with another Ignite. Jin Zhao picks up that particular
oh no! Xiaohu is just deleting people.
God! Dominated, dissipated, and destroyed. Xiaohu wants this done. 12-2, but it's all for naught. Baron now available. You got one last hope. You got to fight. You gotta do it now. LGD, do you have anything in you? Are you just gonna be deleted, eviscerated from this game? They're trying to just kite this one back. Doing a successful job of it so far, but the minions are flooding in, and now Xiaoshu can't join the rest of his team.
Oh my lord!
Goes the Weasel. Double kill for Xiaohu, and he knows there's no more kills to be had for him. He's gonna end the game. It's an ace. It's a 2-0 series, and Weibo slapped back after what was a dodgy early game. They say to LGD, it ain't about the early, it's about how you finish.